Culture significantly influences teaching and learning processes. It affects how students interpret and respond to information, how they interact with teachers and peers, and how they understand the world. Different cultures may favor different learning styles. For example, some cultures may emphasize group work and collaboration, while others may focus on individual achievement. Culture can influence how students communicate as well. Some cultures may encourage direct communication, while others may prefer more indirect methods. Students' cultural values and beliefs can influence their motivation to learn, their attitudes towards education, and their perceptions of their teachers and peers. Cultural competency refers to the ability to understand, appreciate, and interact effectively with individuals from different cultural backgrounds. This competency is important for improving communication skills and understanding the socio-cultural context that accompanies language use. To integrate EL's cultural values and beliefs into teaching and learning, teachers can select teaching materials that represent a wide range of cultures in which students see themselves reflected in their learning journey, and to help them understand the global application of English. Teachers can also create an atmosphere where students feel safe to express their cultural identities and share their experiences. They can encourage this by initiating discussions about cultural norms and expectations, both in language usage and classroom behavior, encouraging questions from students from cultural differences without fear of embarrassment or reprisal. Finally, teachers can respect and validate students' cultural backgrounds and experiences by adapting teaching methods to accommodate their different learning styles. Culture plays a crucial role in student learning by shaping their attitudes, behaviors, and perceptions. It can influence their motivation to learn, their learning styles, and their interactions with peers and teachers. The school and classroom environments can significantly influence language acquisition. A supportive and inclusive environment can facilitate language learning by providing opportunities for practice, encouraging risk-taking, and reducing anxiety. To create an inclusive environment, teachers can use inclusive language and materials, encourage peer interaction and collaboration, and provide clear instructions and feedback. To support and celebrate cultural diversity, teachers can incorporate multicultural materials and activities into their lessons. They can celebrate cultural holidays and events, and they can encourage students to share their cultural traditions and experiences. To leverage home language and cultural assets, teachers can use students' home language as a resource for learning English. They can incorporate students' cultural knowledge and experiences into their lessons, and they can validate and respect students' home languages and cultures. When working with English learners, including those with special needs, it's crucial to recognize and respond to their diverse strengths, needs, and identities. You can tailor your teaching methods and materials to meet the unique needs of each student. This could involve using visual aids, hands-on activities, or simplified language. Teachers can also incorporate students' cultures and experiences into the lessons. This can make learning more relevant and engaging for English learners. For English learners with special needs, an IEP can provide a structured plan for accommodating and supporting their learning. Finally, a teacher can provide additional language support, such as bilingual dictionaries or translation apps, or a translator, to help English learners understand and engage with the material. English learners often face unique social and emotional challenges. Some approaches to support them include creating a classroom environment where all students feel safe, respected, and included. You can teach them social skills explicitly, such as how to make friends, how to resolve conflicts, or understand social cues. Another approach to support them is to provide emotional support, such as counseling or mentoring, to help English learners cope with any stress or anxiety they may be experiencing. Understanding the social, emotional, and cultural needs of students is crucial when establishing classroom routines and procedures. Students are more likely to engage in learning when they feel understood and respected. Understanding students' backgrounds can help you anticipate potential behavioral issues and develop effective strategies to manage them. Incorporating students' cultures into classroom routines can make them feel more included and valued as well. Finally, recognizing and addressing students' emotional needs can improve their mental health and academic performance. Family and community practices, often referred to as funds of knowledge, can significantly influence language learning. Language is deeply rooted in culture. The cultural practices and traditions of a family or a community can provide a rich context for language learning. Regular exposure to a language within the family or community can enhance language acquisition and proficiency. The value that a family or community places on learning a particular language can motivate learners. Families and communities can provide emotional and academic support to language learners, which can boost their confidence and progress. Some strategies to foster strong partnerships with family and community include maintaining open lines of communication with families and the community. This could be through newsletters, emails, or meetings. You can also organize events that celebrate the diversity of languages and cultures represented in the school community. Teachers can encourage family and community members to volunteer in the school, perhaps by sharing their language skills. And finally, we can include families and community members in decision-making processes related to language learning. Effective family engagement practices that support and highlight the assets of home languages include communicating with families in their home language whenever possible, involving families in language learning activities such as reading in their home language or sharing cultural traditions, or providing families with strategies to support language learning at home, such as using bilingual books or apps. Inclusive community engagement practices might include utilizing community resources such as local libraries or cultural centers to support language learning, forming partnerships with community organizations that can provide language learning resources or opportunities, or hosting community events that celebrate linguistic diversity and promote language learning.